When it comes to weekday meals, I'm a big fan of one-pot recipes. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious one-pot recipe with spinach, chicken sausage, fusilli pasta and feta cheese. It's a mouthful, but it really is a delicious mouthful. Let's start making it. For this recipe, I just need simple and basic ingredients, and the end result is something spectacular. I'm going to start off by preparing the sauce base. Here I've got some store-bought chicken sausage, and I'm just going to cut them into 1-inch thick pieces or chunks. And I'll just use a scissors. Now some people like to remove the casing of the sausage, but to be honest, these ones are just fine as it is, and I just cut it like this. I'm gonna heat a bit of olive oil in this non-stick cast iron pan. And I'm just gonna put a generous amount because my chicken sausage isn't very fatty, so I can afford to add some extra oil in here. Make sure it heats up before we add in the sausages. And I'm just going to brown the sausages until it has a beautiful color, and then I'll reserve it on the side. And while this cooks away, I'm just gonna dice 2 onions. And once the chicken is browned, I'm just gonna place it on a plate and reserve it on the side until I need it later on. And then I'll just add a bit more olive oil. And in the same pan, I'll fry my onions. And you wanna saute them for about 5 to 7 minutes until they have a translucent color and the onions have softened. This is a tomato-based sauce, and I'm going to be using fresh tomatoes, which I'm just going to dice, but you can also opt to use canned chopped tomatoes. Either is fine. I'm going to use the whole tomato. I'm not going to be peeling it, just simply cutting it into small squares or dicing them, and I'll just add it to my pot later on. And once the onions have softened, I'm going to add in some minced garlic, about a teaspoon, a bit more if you want more garlic. I'm always a fan of more garlic, but adjust it to your taste. And you'll fry until it has a nice fragrant smell. The smell of garlic is always so good. And then we'll add in our chopped tomatoes. And I'm just gonna saute these ingredients together for about 7 to 10 minutes. I want the tomato to soften, for all the juices to come out, and for it to create this natural tomatoey sauce. That's gonna be the base of our pasta dish. I'll season with some salt. Black pepper. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of water, and I'll cover the pot. And in the meantime, I'm going to start preparing my pasta. Now I'm just simply going to follow the basic instructions of your pasta packaging. I'm going to be using a dry fusilli pasta, and I'll be cooking it into my salted boiling water. I'm going to cook the pasta for about 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to cook it about a minute less than the packaging because it will be added to my sauce and cook further, and I want the pasta to have an al dente texture when I'm serving it. For some wonderful flavoring, I'm gonna season with some dried oregano. If you have fresh oregano, even better. For an extra punch of flavor, I'm gonna be adding some chopped Kalamata olives. Now these are from Greece. My sister had recently gone on a trip and she gifted me some. I'm just gonna roughly chop them and add it into my sauce. I recommend getting the pitted ones. It just makes the whole food prep process so much easier. And just roughly chop it. And add it in. And then put back your cooked chicken. And let all the flavors merge together. And let the tomato sauce fully coat all of the chicken sausages. Okay, my pasta is ready. I'm just gonna quickly drain it. Just add it into the pot. And our dish is nearly ready. Give everything a nice toss. And to give this a nice, vibrant color, I'm gonna add some fresh spinach. Now, usually I would add this just before you're around to serve because I don't want the spinach to fully wilt. And that's it, our pasta is ready. I'm going to add just some more, an extra black pepper on top. I've got some delicious Greek feta cheese, and I'm just going to crumble it on top. And that's it, my one pot recipe is ready to be served. Now I'm gonna have a little cheeky taste, because you know how much I like to taste before serving. Oh, it smells so good. That oregano just does the trick, and I can't wait to go into that feta and Kalamata olive. Really good. Simple, delicious, perfect for a weekday meal. I would add some chili flakes, but I didn't add it because the kids are gonna have it for dinner, but definitely keep some on the side and sprinkle it on top for some heat. See you guys later.